Well, we're going to build up now with the momentum by hearing from a key player within one of the largest and leading financial services institutions on the African continent, touching every part of business, from the consumer level right up to corporate and investment banking, providing innovative solutions as well to entrepreneurs, and most importantly, capitalizing on new growth that we do see in markets that have been opened up to partnership and flexibility. Our next speaker is someone who has a wealth of experience in terms of client coverage right across corporate financing, infrastructure development, and of course plays a key role in terms of leading these conversations across the continent. Please warmly welcome one of our lead sponsors joining us from Standard Bank, Luvuyo Masinda, who is the CEO of Corporate and Investment Banking, to share his perspectives with us today.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to begin by acknowledging every individual who has traveled from afar to attend Africa's first B20 summit in this wonderful country of ours. Your presence here underscores the global significance of the continent and this time in particular. A warm welcome to senior government officials and representatives, B20 South Africa leadership and organizers, business leaders from across the world, representatives from the regional and international multilateral institutions, task force chairs, deputy chairs, and civil society members, and all other distinguished guests and all protocol observed. It is my distinct honor to address you today on behalf of the Standard Bank Group. The group is very proud to be a principal sponsor of the B20 South Africa and equally proud to be the largest bank in Africa by assets, operating across 21 countries on the continent, and now including the representative office launch just last week in Egypt. I'm grateful for the specific slot on the agenda, which precedes an important discussion panel titled Africa is Open for Business. This is no longer mere sentiment. It is a statement which increasingly is supported by data. We see this reality every day in our work at Standard Bank. It affirms Africa's capabilities and the resolve of all stakeholders, including society, policymakers, and the private sector, to find meaningful solutions that drive our development priorities. In a world actively searching for new, reliable engines of growth, unlocking Africa's potential is no longer a continental priority. It is a global imperative. To those on the sidelines who may ask, why should we care? Our answer is simple and is backed by data. Africa is endowed with a resource base that will fuel the future. We hold 40% of the world's gold and as much as 90% of its chromium and platinum. We possess the largest reserve of cobalt, diamonds, and uranium. Moreover, many of these minerals like copper, cobalt, and lithium are essential for the green industrialization and the global energy transition. Beyond minerals, Africa holds the key to food and water security. We have 65% of the world's remaining arable land and 10% of its renewable fresh water. Africa offers a vast, largely untapped opportunity to invest with purpose, and it is decisively open for business. Earlier this week, a powerful insight was shared by one of our international guests. The future of Africa is, to a surprisingly large extent, the future of humanity. As populations in many parts of the world age and contract, Africa is poised to drive the next phase of global growth. Our continent's collective output already approaches $3 trillion. Sub-Saharan Africa's regional GDP is expected to rise from 3.5% this year to 4.4% by 2026 and 2027. However, as the World Bank cautions, headline growth alone is not sufficient. Africa's working age population will expand by more than 600 people within the next generation. Whilst this presents a big challenge, we believe that with clear plans, supported by strong leadership, good governance, policy reforms, and increased integration, this challenge can be turned into a massive opportunity. To harness this youth dividend will be primary driver for entrepreneurship, innovation, consumption, and the development of a digital, fluent workforce. We must create jobs. Jobs require industrialization needs, and industrialization needs infrastructure. There is a direct line to be drawn from purposeful investment to meaningful impact and collective growth. This year's B20 has demonstrated that rationality and a strong bias towards cooperation continue to prevail at the international level. The actionable, context-driven recommendations from all task forces provide global leaders with a clear outline for future collaboration. The global business community, diverse as it is unified by 4 common objectives: to strengthen international cooperation, build robust and transparent institutions, and enhance global capabilities, and support faster, more inclusive growth for the benefit of all. At Standard Bank, we are committed to these principles. Our purpose is clear: Africa is our home, we drive our growth. This core belief guides our actions every day. We are actively financing the future. We believe that powerful initiatives like the African Continental Free Trade Area, which is expected to lift 50 million people out of poverty and double intra-African trade, will be central to continental progress and generate continent-wide income gains of 9%. This initiative, combined with global shift toward renewable energy and green industrialization, presents a once-in-a-century opportunity, but we must execute faster. At the Energy Mix and Just Transition Task Force policy event on Monday, I stressed that Africa's growth and its climate story are inseparable. Energy poverty remains one of the greatest constraints to our development, with 600 million people in sub-Saharan Africa lacking access to reliable electricity. For the continent, climate action and economic development must advance in parallel. We understand that Africa's growth story and its climate story are inseparable. We actively finance critical infrastructure, ranging from renewable energy projects and logistic corridors to digital platforms that connect millions. This confidence in the continent's trajectory is evidenced in our industry through the transformative transactions that we've had the privilege to lead on behalf of our clients. As an example, we served as a joint financial advisor and finance arranger to the tune of 23 billion rand for the acquisition of Barloworld by investors both locally and those from the Middle East. This landmark deal demonstrates profound confidence in the resilience of sub-Saharan Africa industrial base and the capacity for strategic, large-scale change, as well as a clear demonstration of international capital, in this case, from the GCC region, looking for growth opportunities and choosing Africa. We're also actively supporting the continent's energy and resource sectors. We partnered through our subsidiary in Zambia to provide advisory and financing to Greencore Company of Zambia. This financing facility facilitated the procurement of additional power imports into Zambia, working together with the South African power state entity, Eskom, ensuring stable supply to the key mining sector. which extract minerals critical to the green transition. Crucially, this innovative solution, also allows for additional power to be supplied to the state utility, benefiting the country of Zambia as a whole by mitigating the impact of energy crisis caused by the severe drought at the time. This proves that African challenges can be resolved through innovative and regionally integrated African solutions and capital. These case studies are proof points that demonstrate the depth of expertise and capital available to execute innovative cross-border solutions in the African market. As the B20 continues, we wish every success in the shaping of the policies and partnerships that will drive global growth and shared prosperity. You must remember the African proverb, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Let us go far together. We look forward to working with you to build the next chapter of Africa's development story. Thank you very much.